PlayOnSports.com's coverage of the Sac-Joaquin Section Division 3 Girls Volleyball Finals. It's the PlayOnSports.com pregame show live from UC Davis in Davis, California. I'm Joey Gonzalez with Marcus Zamzel on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com. Tonight's matchup features the number 2 seeded Vista Del Lago Eagles taking on the top-seeded Oakmont Vikings. Vista Del Lago coming in out of Folsom, Oakmont out of Roseville. Vista Del Lago comes into today's game with an overall record of 24-11, while Oakmont is 33-2. And so I want to go ahead and welcome in my partner, Marcus Zamzel. Marcus, game 2 of well, at least for us, game 2 of a 3-game set here in the Sac-Joaquin Section Girls Volleyball Finals. Between two, great matchups. We're going to have a great matchup here between Vista and Oakmont. So what are we looking for here, and what can you tell us about them?
Yeah, this is going to be a real competitive match. Vista Del Lago is the 2-time defending champs. They're working on a three-peat, trying to go for a three-peat. Oakmont hasn't been here too often, but they made it to the second round and got knocked out by the eventual champs last year. So it should be a competitive match. The Oakmont has a 33-2 record, which is unbelievable for that many games. They have a lot of size. They're led by number 3, Katie Carte, and Vista Del Lago is led by their outside hitter, Kelsey Sampson. There's just going to be some big booming hits. Just watching the warm-ups, some of the ladies are putting it down hard. So it should be a pretty exciting matchup. Real competitive. We're expecting a real competitive match.
You know, it was interesting in talking with Coach Weinberger, Shelby Weinberger for Oakmont. I was getting some pronunciations and getting some news and notes from her, and she says, you have to forgive us. You know, we've never been this far. Everybody else has this experience, but we've never been this far. It's always neat to see an upstart, even though Oakmont's been around for a long time. You know, they got steeped in tradition there in Roseville. It's really neat to see an upstart like Oakmont come in here. What does Oakmont need to do to kind of match what Vista Del Lago, the experience that Vista Del Lago brings, seen as Vista Del Lago as a 2-time defending champion?
Yeah, Oakmont's coming in with a lot of seniors, so they made it to the playoffs last year, and they've been together for 4 years. A lot of these ladies have been together for 4 years, so that camaraderie, that experience together can overcome a lot of the nerves from the pressure of the section championship game. Vista Del Lago is a newer school over in the Folsom area, but they've had a lot of success early. There's a lot of crazy good athletes in that area. You see from the Folsom Bulldogs and the Vista Del Lago Eagles, all sports across the board. They're having a lot of success as a newer school. They've been around for I think less than 10 years. So, an older, more established school like Oakmont, like you were saying, but, they've had that team together for 4 years, so right. That should be a good matchup. So
yeah, as you said, Vista Del Lago is a newer school, but they've got some championship pedigree. They've won the past 2 championships here in Division III girls volleyball. I just called a Division III boys soccer championship of Vista Del Lago beating Galt. That was on Saturday, and of course Vista Del Lago is going to be taking on, and my memory escapes me, I believe it's Del Campo tomorrow night, for the in round 2 there of the football Sac-Joaquin section football playoffs. But that's for another time and another note and another day. That's going to do it for the PlayOnSports.com pregame show. We'll be back with the first serve in just a few minutes. The Sac-Joaquin Section Division III Volleyball Championship begins next on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com. Welcome back to coverage of the Sac-Joaquin Section Division III Volleyball Finals on PlayOnSports.com. Coming to you live from Davis, California. I'm Joey Gonzalez with Marcus Zamzow, and your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com. Tonight's matchup features the Vista Del Lago Eagles squaring off against the Oakmont Vikings for the Division III crown. And Marcus, I'll just go ahead and bring you along. As we were talking about the experience, it's the experience of Vista Del Lago going up against the upstarts here of Oakmont.
Yeah, Vista Del Lago's been in this situation. This is their third time in a row. They're looking to three-peat, like we were saying in the pregame. Oakmont has made it to the playoffs before, but they've never made it this far. So, like you said, you were talking to the coach, and they're a little bit nervously excited, I always like to say, about being in this situation. They've rolled pretty much through their whole schedule, though, so they're here legitimately. This is going to be one of those matches to watch for sure.
I want to give you quickly the lineup here for Oakmont. Out there is for the setter is Brenna Gladwell. The outside hitter is Katie Cart. Another outside hitter, number 4, Emily Larson. The setter, number 7, is Allie Wubin. And number 12, Mara Hubner, the opposite for Vista. Out on the court right now is number 34, the libero, Carolyn Scipiora. Number 16, Kendall Moore. The middle blocker, number 20, Kara Campbell. The outside hitter, number 23, Summer Nichols, another outside hitter. Number 26, Hallie Robertson, middle blocker. And number 10, Jordan Kreiderman, out there to wrap up the opposite for Vista Del Lago, as service first goes out to Oakmont, and Vista Del Lago will go ahead and score their first point. Also want to give you the officials here for tonight's contest. The R1, that's the official up on the stairs. It's Anton Warzeka. The R2 official nearest to us is John Windmiller. Over on the far end playing the L1 is Carisha Buchanan, and the L2 over playing the near line is Tim Riley. So good action going in here. It's 1 versus 2 here in Division III. Joey Gonzalez and Marcus Zamzow on PlayOn Sports, your destination for high school sports. Yeah, good rally here early on going on here, Marcus. A big setup, looking for the kill. That was Kelsey Sampson. A touch. We're in long rally. It's always nice when you get these big, long rallies, but it looked to be Brenna Gladwell long on the attack.
Good smooth start for both teams. There's a lot of nice, easy passes, good solid sets, good defense. Good start for this Division III finals matchup.
That's Kreiderman there on the serve for Vista. The setup there for Sampson. Sampson going. And Sampson able to get it in. That's 3 straight points here for Vista to open up this opening set. So Kreiderman will go ahead and set up. Sometimes she switches in. She's also a libero at times. So you may see her in the number 34 jersey, but I believe for the remainder of this contest, it's going to be Carolyn Scipiora as Oakmont picks up their first point. And now Vista leading 3-1. So serving here for Oakmont, the libero, that's Allison Hack for the Vikings. Oakmont out of Roseville, Vista Del Lago from Folsom. So these two schools not far from each other. As the attack there scores a point there for Vista. That was Kelsey Sampson, the 5'9" senior outside hitter.
She's got 2 kills early on in this match. She had 419 kills for the whole season, so you're going to see a lot of her tonight, a lot of power coming from her.
Kelsey Sampson will be back to serve, and this one just an error, not able to get over the net. Tennis would call that a fault. Right now we just call that an error. So a rotation here for Oakmont as coming in. It's Kyra Rogers there. Kyra Rogers now rotating in here for the Vikings. And back to service, Sammy Walters. Actually, I'm sorry, Sammy Walters. She's the new Viking that rotated in. And a big set, a kill attempt there by Kendall Moore, setting it down.
That was a nice swing by Kendall Moore there. She got up above the net and put it down inside the 10-foot line. We were talking about that in the last game. They didn't do too much of that. This matchup has a lot more size than the Division 6 ladies that we're having for the broadcast earlier. A little bit more height, a little bit easier to get up above the net. Good athleticism out here.
Vista out with a 5-2 lead. As Hack sends it over. There's a setup. A nice setup there for Kara Campbell. And Campbell able to find the end line and keep it in bounds to get Vista another point.
Yeah, Campbell was able to find that back corner over there. Got it down. No one was home.
You know, it's almost important that I almost feel here, and we saw that in the last game between Turlock Christian and Valley Christian. You know, the team that's coming in with inexperience kind of seems to be the one that's a little bit more nervous, and you can see it, and you can see it early on here with Oakmont. And it's dangerous because you want to get off to a good start, especially against a seasoned, team like Vista.
Yeah, there we go. That's a good way to get back into the rhythm right there.
Right, yeah. I was going to say the same thing.
Kyra Rogers with the big kill, putting it down inside the 10-foot line also.
So Vista with a 7-3 lead here in game 1 of this best of 5 matchup.
There's a lot of pressure coming into these section finals games. I know just from being in a bunch of playoff games that just being in the playoffs itself is a lot of pressure.
Kyra Rogers really making her presence known. That's 2 times in a row she's gone up there with the attack. So 2 straight points here by Kyra Rogers gets Oakmont up down by 3. Served over, that's Katie Cart. There we go, set it up. This is Campbell, and the libero there, Cipiora, not able to get to it. And
nice tip by
3
Rogers.
Straight points now here for the Vikings. As Allie Wubin serving here for Oakmont. Waiting for Allison Hack to get her shoe tied for Anton Warzeka, our R1. Blows the whistle to start play. And looked like the kill attempt there was good there by Vista, so a point there, Vista.
Our view is blocked again.
8-5, not the ideal place. And it's nice to get up close, neat to the action, so you see everything up close, but you know, in R2, John Windmiller, sometimes he's got a job to do, and unfortunately for us, may make a job a little bit more difficult. That's all right. We'll bring you all the action. I'm sure folks can see it back at home just as fine. And that time, Kyra Rogers trying to get the block, unable to stop that. So a point, Vista.
It's Kelsey Sampson again. She's making her presence known tonight.
Makes it 9-4. 9-5, I thank you, Brian. 9-5, Vista.
That was Katie Cart, number 3, big booming spike.
Over on the opposite floor, it's the Division II. Grigori taking on El Camino. I know we've got bringing you that action right now on PlayOn Sports on the other channel. You can click on that, but keep it right here. We got a good matchup going on here. Campbell unable to get it over as Mara Hubner has rotated in here in the last rotation. Here's Campbell again going for the kill. Finds the back of the line.
She's able to get that around the block of Oakmont on that one.
Makes it 10-6 here, Vista.
A little bit of a mishit, but it mishit into the right direction, went around the block.
Campbell will serve and able to dig it out with Sammy Walters. That's Katie Cart. Cart going with the big hill. And got Kellen Scipiora rolling. Got a rotation as Sammy Walters rotating out. Emily Larson will be rotating in. She will be playing up front on the net. The serve is to Katie Cart here in the Oakmont Vikings. Oakmont trying to keep it close, 10-7. And off the block by Hubner. The block attempt by Hubner got Vista the point, so 11-7 Eagles.
Good aggressive play by both teams. A lot of good, solid sets. Big booming hits.
Emily Larson just getting back over. Big attempt there and a big kill by Kelsey Sampson.
Definitely making her presence felt. It's about 5 kills from her in the first set.
Emily Larson had to go all the way to the other court to retrieve the ball. So Caroline Scipiora now with the serve, the libero. And off the back end, Kyra Rogers unable to handle that serve.
Scipiora with the ace.
Gets Vista Del Lago 13-7 over Oakmont. There's Hubner. Hubner with the big attack, and Summer Nichols unable to handle that.
Just a little mishit by Summer Nichols. Snuck through the window there.
So Oakmont serve, and Brenna Gladwell be serving for the Vikings. A nice jump serve here for Gladwell. Sets up Kendall Moore, and Kendall Moore able to send it down.
I think it went out a little bit. Kendall Moore went a little bit wide on that last kill.
Okay, so
or last hit.
Yeah, I think we got the correction here from our R2, John Windmiller. Serve is up. And that one, at some point, yeah, Kara Campbell able to get that one to drop for the Eagles.
Good top spin from the back row.
As Vista takes a 14-9 lead here in game 1 of the Division III Girls Sac-Joaquin Section Volleyball Final. Katie Cart up to Allie Woobin, I'm sorry. And good block, or block attempt by Hubner, trying to get a point here, arguing, but Vista comes up with the point.
Blocked it out of bounds. Got up nice and high. They got some tall girls up in that front row. Got up nice and high, but they blocked it right out of bounds.
Katie Cart taking the receive, taking the serve. Allie Woobin sending it over.
Nice
There's
dig.
Campbell, yeah.
Kelsey Sampson on that nice dig.
Campbell again able to dig that one out. Says up for Sampson. Sampson touch. Oakmont able to keep it alive. Here's Sampson. And Sampson almost sending it along there, but Brenna Gladwell unable to keep it in for the Vikings. Gives Vista the 16-9 lead.
A little off speed there. Caught her off guard.
So service now goes to Jordan Kreiderman.
Nice dig by Allie Woobin on that serve. Keep this rally going.
Very good net play here early on by these two teams. Kreiderman sits it for Kendall Moore. And Kendall Moore able to get.
That was out again.
Yeah, it was out. Kendall Moore, yeah, a little bit
the top spin on it.
Wide once and long this time. And you said it there, Marcus, unable to keep the ball down, not able to get the top spin that she was looking for. Scipiora and Kyra Rogers with the big kill. got reaction there, and it's always neat to see when these girls get that reaction, you know, off the big kill and their big celebration. As Hack on the jump serve, unable to get it over the net, so error on Hack.
This jump serves are a little bit tricky. They get a lot of power behind them, but it's like a 50-50 chance that it goes over.
Kelsey Sampson serving for the Eagles. Kyra Rogers takes it. Set up for Rogers, and that one's long. And the setup there was good by Wubin. It was a good set, but Rogers just, you know, either late getting there or just could not get out that top spin, as you said.
Mistimed her jump a little bit.
Sampson with the serve. Here's Rogers again, just this time knocking over. Here's Campbell. And dug out on the other side by Larson. Sorry, that was Cart.
Nice tip by Emily Larson over there. Finding the soft spot in the Vista Del Lago defense.
Yeah, and keeps Oakmont within striking distance, 18-12, as Sammy Walters serving now here for the Vikings. Campbell taking the serve. Set up for Campbell. Gladwell able to keep it in. Just a miss hit there by Sammy Walters. Kind of more took it off her chest rather than the arms. And interesting rotation there. Really excited. Hallie Robertson rotating in now here for Scipiora.
A little high 10 chest bump there on the way in.
Kendall Moore now serving for the Eagles. Kyra Rogers, nice touch. There's Campbell. And Campbell finds the edge. It was very close. May have just hit the line, and that's all it needed.
Yeah, Campbell's putting in a couple good, nice hits down to the left over there.
Yeah, and I really appreciate here Vista's their attack mode. They're really attacking, really getting high. Here's Moore again on the serve. Dug out there by Cart. Campbell. This time not able to get to high enough there, and Campbell sends this one into the net.
Looked like Campbell just jumped a little bit off balance on that one. It got into her body a little bit further than I think she was expecting.
So we've had one good rally, but this game has been going pretty fast, and it's now 20-13. Vista leading Oakmont here in game one. Kill attempt by Cart, blocked. Here we go, Cart. Oh, almost mistimed that. That was actually sent over by Wubin. Blocked by Rogers. Rogers had a recover. We got a double hit there by Cart.
Looked like that last set was a little bit close to the net, kind of threw her off a little bit.
Vista Del Lago 21, Oakmont 13. Vista Del Lago pulling away here late in this first game. A small jump serve there by Grace Lemo. I'm sorry, no, that was Summer Nichols. Here's Campbell. Campbell and Rogers attempted to block it, but off of ricocheted the wrong way.
That was a nice cut shot by Kara Campbell, going off to the right rather than trying to go through that tall block. She went off to the right a little bit, got it down.
Here's Nichols again on the serve. And great job there by Hallie Robertson trying to take advantage of a recovering Vista Del Lago squad, and Vista Del Lago and Coach Shelby Weinberger is going to have to talk about it. So 23-13, Vista Del Lago leading right now in game one in the Division III Girls Sac-Joaquin Section Volleyball Final, right here on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
Do you want to watch more of your school's great matchups like the game you're enjoying here tonight? Tell your school to sign up for PlayOn Sports School Broadcast Program. The program allows schools to broadcast all their games and other activities on the web. For more information, go to PlayOnSports.com/SBP.
So Marcus, exciting action early on, but we've starting to see the poise here by Vista starting to pull away, and more of a scrambling squad here on Oakmont.
Yeah, the experience of Vista Del Lago, they seem a little bit more relaxed. They've been here, like we've said before, 3 years in a row. Oakmont is starting to show a little bit of the nerve, but with a 33-2 record, they're not going anywhere. They're going to settle in, and it's going to end up being more of a battle than it looks right now.
Jump serve there by Nichols, able to find the back row. Here's Cart. Just keeping it alive. It's set up by her for, that was Sampson. That one's out. And just these shots just a little too wide here for the Oakmont Vikings. That time it was Sammy Walters.
Seems like the bounces are just going a little bit more in Vista Del Lago's way right now. We'll get Summer clean play from them right now.
Summer Nichols has held serve here for quite some time. That time actually it was an error there on Summer Nichols. That's given the serve here to Vista, and I'm sorry, the serve here to Oakmont, but Vista Del Lago still sitting on game point. Here's Campbell, blocked up top. That time done well there by Brenna Gladwell and Mara Eubner.
Outstanding block by Oakmont. They just roofed her. She tried to get up, and they had her hands like 6 inches taller than the other girl.
So that'll bring up Kyra Rogers with the jump serve for the Vikings. Finds Sampson in the back row. Sampson coming up. A nice dig there by Walters for the Vikings. Set up Campbell. Again, Walters with the big dig. As that time Scipiora unable to control. So Oakmont trying to build a rally here.
Katie Card on the kill. Trying to get a little bit of rhythm going from Oakmont's side.
So Kyra Rogers will maintain serve here. Finds the back and Sampson. There's Campbell. We'll see, that looked like it was line. Point Vista, and that's game. As Vista takes game one, 25-16 here in the Division III Sac-Joaquin section girls volleyball final. We're going to go ahead and step away here for a few moments, folks, but you're listening to Sac-Joaquin section volleyball championships right here on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com. Welcome back here to PlayOnSports.com and the Division III Sac-Joaquin section girls volleyball final between the Oakmont Vikings and the Vista Del Lago Eagles. Vista taking game one, 25-16, and it was a kind of a good start there for Oakmont early on in that last game there, Marcus. But Vista, obviously, their championship poise kind of showing, late as they started pulling away there late.
Yeah, you can see the experience from the Vista Del Lago ladies. They just had a little bit more rhythm with each other. That teamwork was really there for Vista Del Lago. Oakmont was scrambling a little bit, but they were scrambling well together. They were, there's still that senior leadership. You can see that senior leadership, really coming through with the ladies. Katie Cart had a handful of kills on the Oakmont side. Kelsey Sampson had at least 5 or 6 in the Vista Del Lago side. So it's going to be a really aggressive game. You're seeing a lot of just both sides just teeing it up and just smashing it. They're just trying to go for the kill on almost every rotation.
Yeah, let me get you the lineups here quickly for Oakmont. Out on the court right now for Oakmont up front. That is Emily Larson. You got as well Maura Eubner. And on the far end, I believe that is Ali Wubin. On the back row, you've got on the far end Katie Cart, on Kyra Rogers, and the right is Daniela Smith.
That was Kelsey Sampson again on the kill from Vista Del Lago side.
Sampson just playing unbelievable. I mean, going up and really making it difficult for these, for Oakmont to do anything with it. That's 3 times I want to say that Kyra Rogers has been unable to react to an attack here by Kelsey Sampson. Here's Rogers able to recover on the serve. Larson able to put it back over. There's Campbell. I'm sorry, that was Sampson.
She got it down. Got it down along the left edge over there.
So Vista already, picking up where they left off in game 1. They took a 2-0 lead. And just Vista's aggressiveness making it very difficult for Oakmont to do anything here.
Unforced error by Daniela Smith. The Vista Del Lago is just trying to keep their foot on the gas. They're just going, trying to stay on top of Oakmont. Don't let him get a chance to breathe. Just keep being aggressive with him in the second set.
With Kyra Rogers in the attack.
Outstanding hit by Kyra Rogers.
Yes, we got a rotation here.
Kyra came from the back row and put one down.
Brenna Gladwell rotating in there for Daniela Smith. Set up for Moore. Moore almost getting in the net. And Larson able to go up, but unable to keep it inbounds. So Vista picking up a point there as they take a 4-1 lead. Kelsey Sampson back to serve here. The Eagles sets up Cart. Nice dig there. That one was going long there, and you can see the frustration here from the bench that Oakmont seems to not exactly know where their position on the floor. That was headed long there, and Katie Cart still reacted to it there, Marcus.
Tried to get under. They got to communicate with each other a little bit better. That was a great dig by Jordan Priderman on that last one.
Kelsey Sampson sets up Brenna Gladwell, and Gladwell Oakmont able to recover. Kyra Rogers, nice dig there. Set up for Larson. There's Cart, gets it over. Nice block up top by Eubner. That time Eubner and Gladwell unable to connect, and that attack came right through their hands.
That first block was outstanding, then their arms came a little bit wide. Couldn't see the number of the Vista Del Lago player.
Sampson still serving for Vista. There's Campbell. Got Cart. Sets up for Larson. Larson just kind of tapping it over. And a big attack there by Sampson. Finally able to, as Larson unable to recover.
Sampson's putting down tattoos. They're going to have Takahara tattoos on their chest after this one.
And that's going to force Coach Shelby Weinberger to go ahead and take the timeout. We'll do the same here as Vista leading Oakmont 7-1 here in Game 2 of the Division III Girls Volleyball Sac-Joaquin Section Finals on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
PlayOn Sports is on Facebook and Twitter, giving you news and information and links to great highlights. Follow us on PlayOn Sports on both Facebook and Twitter. You can also access thousands of live and on-demand games on YouTube at youtube.com/PlayOnNetwork.
Vista with a 71 lead over Oakmont here in the girls Division III Sac-Joaquin section volleyball final. Joey Gonzalez with Marcus Amzel, and that was very close there. Marcus, I mean, I thought that had hit the back row.
That was a close call by Kyra Rogers. She made the right call, though, letting that one go.
Yeah, I believe that this is going to be Sammy Walters.
They changed her number. They put her in as the libero.
Yeah, it was a little distracting there, confusing at first for a moment when I saw her rotate in last time. As for looking at Vista, Hallie Robertson rotating in here for the Eagles. It's going to be a Kendall Moore serve. As Walters able to dig it out. Set up for Cart. Cart able to receive. Sets it back to Gladwell. Campbell going to nicely blocked there by Rogers alongside Gladwell. So that's a way to block the shot. You keep that arm straight up and keep it tight and close.
Yep. Oakmont's had a couple really nice blocks tonight. Getting up over the top, getting chest high on the net.
Larson serve just into the net. An error for Larson gives Vista the 9-3 lead here in game 2. Vista winning game 1 if you're just joining us, 25-16. So they lead with 1-0. It's game 2 of a best-of-5 match. Nice recovery there by Wubin.
Great block by Rogers.
Yeah, and Larson, you can see Ellie Larson able to finish off with a chuckle there. Maybe not exactly what she intended, but the heck with it. It works, and she'll take it.
Make up for the little error, service error she had a second ago.
So Brenna Gladwell will be serving here for the Vikings, down 9-4. And Oakmont looking to rally here as Campbell, just unbelievable on those kill attempts. There's another kill there for Campbell. And we said it earlier here, Marcus, that I mean, they're coming in at such a frequent rate that it's almost hard to keep up here.
Coming fast and coming hard. These Vista Del Lago ladies are putting them down. They're smashing them.
Kara Campbell on the serve, and a little bit of miscommunication. Walters able to recover, but that was an easy Jordan Kreiderman just knocking it over and able to find the hole in the defense.
A little heads up tip by Kreiderman.
And what's unfortunate here, it seems that for every, Oakmont's just getting a point for every 2-3 points that Vista Del Lago is getting. And Kyra Rogers just losing a footing, trying to get a hand on that, not able to recover.
All the bumps are going Vista Del Lago's way right now. Oakmont's got to come together as a team, get it under control, stop the bleeding.
So here's Cart able to get it over. A big kill attempt dug out there by Walters. They're gonna call it, and whistle gonna go against, Jordan Kreiderman. As Mara Eubner rotates in for Walters.
Look like a little net action maybe.
Kyra Rogers able to get it in. Set up Campbell, and Eubner not playing tight enough.
Kelsey Sampson was able to get that one inside the block on that hit.
Vista up 13-5 now here. Scipiora on the serve. Sets up for Carts. Nice kill on that attack there by Katie Cart.
See if Oakmont can capitalize, get a little bit of rhythm from that big.
Right, yeah, I was going to say.
Swing by Cart.
See if they can pick up some momentum. Here's Katie Cart. is Moore able to receive it. And a block attempt there up by Ali Wubin. Not able to block, and point to Vista. And Larson going up, able to get it over the net. There's Campbell. Campbell just seems to dial up the right move, whether it's a kill or attack. And so we had a double hit there earlier.
That was a nice dig by Cart. She got under that one, chipped it up, and it looked like, I guess, somebody double hit. It was a double dig, double hit.
It's a point to Vista, and they get the serve. It's Kreiderman. There's Campbell going all the way back and not able to recover there. Point to Oakmont.
Another outstanding hit by Cart. Good kill.
Makes it 15-7. Vista.
Katie Cart's coming from the back row. Big aggressive swings.
There's Larson able to play the net well and able to maintain.
Oakmont able to capitalize on the mistake from Vista Del Lago. It's been a rare mistake so far during this this matchup.
Well, it's going to cause Coach Patrick Sanders to go ahead and take the timeout. We'll do the same here as Vista leads Oakmont. Vista Del Lago leads Oakmont 15-8 in the Division III girls volleyball Sac-Joaquin section final. Right here on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
PlayOn Sports is not only your destination for Friday night football action, it's also the place for the most comprehensive coverage of high school playoff and championship events in all sports from across the country. PlayOnSports.com. High school sports lives here.
Joey Gonzalez alongside Marcus Zamzow here from UC Davis, where Vista Del Lago is taking on Oakmont here in Division III girls Sac-Joaquin section final. It's the 1 and 2 seed, and now everyone's getting into the action. And I need to look over here and ask if our producer Brian Hassler is doing all right. And I'm gonna check a little bit as he's knocked out. But that's what happens when we get deep into the action here and PlayOnSports.com. So Marcus doing a little recon mission for us, getting up. And I forget, some schools only have one jersey, and so Allison Hack started the game as the libero, and she was wearing number 16 earlier, but she's 21 now. But now having Sammy Walters in as a libero, she is number 22. So I guess that's where we get the kind of, what am I looking for, mix-up.
That was an outstanding hit by Kyra Rogers.
You want to make sure, get the thumbs up here from Brian Hassler, make sure he's doing all right.
Get down up and get it down within the 10-foot line.
Brian Hassler, like Timex, takes a licking but keeps on ticking.
Little service error by Sammy Walters.
Yeah, Vista really took control here earlier in this game, leading 17-10 now. Walters takes it out, the libero. Cart going with emphasis, but able to be dug out there. Here's Gladwell setting up Larson. Larson long, though, actually running point Vista. I thought she was long, but no, I think they're going to whistle her for running. Someone had run into the net. No, they're going to give a point to Oakmont. So 17-11. Oakmont needing to stage a comeback here, needing to stage a big rally. There's big Kyra Rogers able to keep Hallie Robertson off the net there for Vista. So 2 points in a row there for the Vikings. See if they can stage something here. Here's Larson, a little jump serve.
Larson's changing up the speed on her serve. Last one was a little bit of a knuckleball slow. That one had a little bit of pepper on it.
Clearly playing the defense there, and Vista, give credit to Vista here, able to find holes within the defense as they take a 18-12 lead. Larson and Kyra Rogers getting up there with some air there that time, really able to set it down, and that was just the perfect set there by Cart.
Perfect set, perfect height by Kyra Rogers. Got that one down, got it down hard.
So that puts Brenna Gladwell back to serve here for the Vikings. She sends it deep and long, and that's really unfortunate when you get points off of those unforced errors, as you said there earlier.
Yeah, you come off a great play from Kyra Rogers and then just give away a point with the service error.
Allison Hack now rotating in here for the Vikings. There's Cart punching it wide. It looked like she changed her mind. She was going to go up for the kill attempt, but decided to punch it, and maybe should have just continued with the attack.
Yeah, she saw a wide opening in that back corner. There was no one back there. She just punched it a little too hard.
Really close, and got to do another tackle there from Larson, but serve wide there by Vista, so 20-14 here. And Oakmont's just right there, just kind of knocking on the door, but hasn't been able to get over, as this serve was not able to be handled there by Carolyn Sipiora.
So off-speed serve again from Rogers.
Kyra Rogers again, sort of a knuckleball serve. Sampson, no, that
caught the line.
That caught the line, yeah.
Nice hit by Sampson, getting it deep.
So it gives Vista the 21-15 lead. Caroline Sipiora now to serve for the Eagles. As Walters digs it out. There's Cart. Cart sends it long, though. So point Vista as they take a 22-15 lead here in game two. Already up 1-0. Be an important game here. Block attempt, no good by Moore. Goes out of bounds, and Oakmont picks up the point.
Those were two nice sets in a row from Ali Wubin. Cart was able to take advantage of that second one.
There's Cart. Serve was long, and again, that's a couple of times now I've seen Oakmont give up points just on service errors.
Yeah, they're coming off of nice plays during the rallies, and then they just give it up with little service errors. Those add up fast in games in the section championship game.
Jordan Kreiderman. Here's Cart. And Kreiderman unable to handle it. So keeps Oakmont alive. 23-17. We got a rotation as Gladwell comes in and Allison Hack comes out.
Cart's been bringing a lot of power from that back line.
That one on the opposite side of the antenna there, as Summer Nichols unable to keep it in for Vista. Gives another serve here for Wubin. Vista leading 23-18. Looking for game point here. There's Larson. Sets up for Cart. Able to be dug out there. Run back by Kreiderman, but Sampson get called for the double hit.
That was an outstanding dig by Kreiderman.
So Vikings trying to stage a rally here, a comeback, as they get the point. They're within 4 now, 23-19. As Coach Patrick Sanders takes a timeout. We'll keep it right here, but an important game right now for if you're Oakmont here, Marcus, and they're doing what they need to be doing by staging this rally here.
Yeah, the late match comeback or late game comeback. They just can't go down 2-0 to an experienced team like Vista Del Lago. So they just want to keep doing what they're doing, stay in that good rhythm that they have right now, and they gotta stop making the service errors. Those are adding up really fast in this close game.
Right, and that's really what's kind of killed them here. I mean, they've been able to maintain rallies. The other thing, too, is that they've kind of nullified here Campbell and Sampson's ability to on the attack on the opposite side of the net.
Yeah, their block has been working really well. See it again right now.
There you go. And
good timing for that conversation.
There you go, another point there. Summer Nichols unable to get it through, but Mara Hubner and Gladwell playing the net very well.
A couple of tall 6-foot ladies up in the front row.
Mara Hubner able to keep it alive. Here's Cart, just going to send it over. Here's Sampson, that time. Sampson got it through.
That was a nice set. Sampson just put it away. Nice, easy set. Put it right above the net, and she just smashed it right at me.
So Sampson's attack gives Vista the game point here, 24-20. Oakmont still alive. Here's Cart. Kyra Rogers sending it long, and Kyra Rogers never able to recover, get underneath that, and game goes to Vista Del Lago as they win game 2 here of a best of 5 game set. They beat Oakmont here in game 2, 25-20 to take a 2-0 lead here in the Division III girls volleyball Sac-Joaquin section final. We're going to step away here for a few moments, but making sure you keep it right here to PlayOnSports.com and the High School Sports Network. Welcome back, folks, to the Division III Sac-Joaquin section girls volleyball final between the Oakmont Vikings, the top seeded Oakmont Vikings, and the number 2 seeded Vista Del Lago Eagles. Vista Del Lago, the 2-time defending champion here in this section, or I should say in this division, Division III, looking like champions already as they have stormed out to a 2-0 lead. This is the game that could wrap it up.
Yeah,
Vista winning game 1, 25-16. Oakmont staging a late rally, but unable to overcome as they drop game 2, 20-25. So Vista, winning game 2, 25-20.
Yeah, Vista Del Lago is definitely showing why they're the 2-time defending champs. Oakmont's put themselves into a situation where they definitely have their work cut out for them, going down 2-0. They have to win 3 in a row to prevent Vista Del Lago from becoming the 3-time champs.
So Oakmont will go ahead and start with the serve as Allie Wubin back there to serve for Oakmont. And what Oakmont needs to do is just get on the board and get a good standing lead, and that's not going to do it right there as Vista gets it early. Again, Campbell coming up with the big, Sampson coming up with a big kill.
Yeah, Sampson's just taking it upon herself to dominate this game so far.
The serve there by Kreiderman, and Oakmont unable to recover.
Little soft ace by Kreiderman.
2-0, Vista Del Lago. Jordan Kreiderman, sometime playing the libero. She's not it tonight. That role as we got net
against Vista Del Lago.
Yeah. As Allison Hack again checking in, this time in the libero jersey for Oakmont. Down 2-1. Serve was deep, but Vista able to recover. There's Kyra Rogers. Kyra Rogers able to block and play the net well there. Kyra Rogers going up, and she ties this match up this game up at 2 points apiece.
Nice series by Kyra Rogers right there. Went up for the block, then put it down.
Allison Hack, the jump serve. This one looking long. It is long. Very close though, but our L2, Tim Riley, calls it long.
Another unforced error by Oakmont. They can't afford to have those in this third and possible final set.
Vista takes a 3-2 lead. And Allison Hack unable to dig that one out.
An ace by Kelsey Sampson.
Kelsey Sampson doing it all, making a big play for early player of the game possibilities. If Vista is to go ahead and wrap this one up. Sampson, this one catching the net. Rogers going, and Rogers the set never really had the height that Rogers was looking for, and so Allie Woodman would never really set it up there for Rogers.
Yeah, that got a little bit low. Didn't ever get up above the net for her to get down on it.
Sampson back to reserve. I don't know why I keep wanting to say receive, but I mean serve. And a big kill there, or attack I should say there by Katie Cart. And Jordan Kreiderman unable to handle that.
Cart's been the one big glowing spot for Oakmont tonight. Cart and Rogers, they've both been doing their thing. There she goes. Got that one down.
Yeah, Katie
all on the line.
Very, very close. Yeah. So make it 5-4. Oakmont. I'm sorry, 5-4 Vista. That one able to be dug out by Campbell. Here's Sampson. Rogers sending it over. Kreiderman. And it's going to be Nichols with the point there for the Eagles.
Looked like it may have gone a little bit long. They need the Oakmont bench needs to yell and scream, let it go, out, out, out.
Kendall Moore, the senior middle blocker, back to reserve for Vista, and that one's long on the kill attempt. Katie Cart unable to get it down.
Cart trying to come from that back row again. In the last set, she was pretty dominant from the back row. She just never got the top spin on that one.
Kendall Moore maintains service. That one's short, low I should say, but able to get over. And that time, Gladwell had the height and was able to get down, had a top spin on there to get the point there for the Vikings. They're down 7-5.
Able to get that down in between two of the Vista Del Lago defenders. I'm not sure if I want to hit that one.
Brenna Gladwell now to serve for the Vikings. Campbell able to dig that one out, but Robertson unable to keep that in bounds. I gotta say it was touched. Yeah, I gotta say it was touched. And Oakmont's looking around like who had touched it, but no one had touched it. And you can see Katie Cart over there talking with Anton Warzeka. And our R1, Anton Warzeka, doing what he needs to do. Katie Cart trying to challenge this here. But it is Vista point. So rotation, the rotation now is Sammy Walters. Rotating in here for the Vikings. As Summer Nichols will be back to serve here for Vista. Nicely set there for Rogers. Here's Campbell. Dug out by Cart. Larson looking for the kill. And able to get it. That's Campbell. Campbell from the back row, able to go with that kill. And great job there on the set. But Campbell able to get up and get enough topspin on it. And good attack there from the back row.
That was Sampson again.
Sampson and Campbell. Well, both of them have played an unbelievable game here.
Pink headband.
Nichols sending this one long.
Go from another great rally, great finish, and then give up the service error.
Makes it a 9-6 game here as Vista Del Lago leads by 3. Game within reach by Oakmont. They just can't not get over the hump. There's Eubner, nice block. There's Campbell. And off the block attempt there by Eubner, off her hands, point to Vista.
Campbell was able to get up on that one and get it between the hands of the Oakmont block.
So Kara Campbell will be back to serve for the Vista Del Lago Eagles. Vista Del Lago looking for the repeat here in the Sac-Joaquin section Division III girls volleyball. And Katie Cart that time no, as Scipiora trying to play that one off the bounce and continuing, making sure that our officials are awake here. And they're alert.
Cart took a little bit off that one. She's been pounding them from that back row. This one took a little bit of speed off and dropped it right in the middle of all the defenders.
Larson, nice jump serve by Larson. Scipiora able to dig that one out, and the attack long on the error. Vista, so
Oakmont's got to keep this rally going. They're only down by 2.
Here's Larson.
8-10.
Sampson and Rogers able to dig that one out, send it up for Larson. Larson sent it over. Eubner, nice block. Eubner, kind of the phantom kill there. Looked like she was going it down with some velocity, but just taps it down. Gets a point for Oakmont, 10-9, Vista Del Lago here in game 3.
Sometimes it just takes a tap.
Here's Sampson not able to get it over Eubner, and Oakmont rallying back has made this a tied game here at 10 points apiece.
Great run by Oakmont. They got to continue this run. Keep this momentum going.
Emily Larson has just served unbelievable. And there's Sampson. Coming up big, there's Katie Cart for Oakmont, keeping it alive. Sampson again. Katie Cart, Oakmont doing a good job recovering there. Set up for Sampson. And this time Oakmont touched the net there. And I believe it was Sammy Walters on the net. And unfortunately for her, a point going to Vista Del Lago. And again, Oakmont gets close but just can't climb over that hump.
Yeah, they got to shake that off quick and get back on that run that they were on.
Scipiora. There's Walters from the back row. Sets up more.
Nice block by Eubner.
Yeah, Moore not able to get it over on the block.
He's got the long limbs up in that front blocker position, middle blocker position.
Gladwell rotating in there for Sammy Walters. Service goes to Allie Wubin. And a good block there on the attack by Kelsey Sampson, but a much better block there by Maura Eubner, and Brenna Gladwell forces Patrick Sanders to call the timeout. So we'll do the same here as Oakmont takes a 1-point lead here in game 3 of the Division III Girls Sac-Joaquin Section Volleyball Final. They lead 12-11 right here on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
Stay tuned for PlayOnSports.com postgame show where we'll select our player of the game, as well as wrap up all the action from this ball game. That's coming up following the game at your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
Joey Gonzalez alongside Marcus Zamzow, and Oakmont now playing for their playoff lives here in game 3. Well, I should say for their championship lives. as they have just taken a 1-point lead, leading 12-1. Ali Wubin on the serve. Sets up Moore, but Moore not able. Huebner now recently becoming a weapon there, playing the net.
She's just been roofing everybody. She's been on fire. Just an intimidating, tall, young lady up in the front row.
That time Campbell looking for the, Sampson, I'm sorry, looking for the angle, unable to get the angle. Another straight point here for Oakmont to make it 14-11.
That angle comes from Huebner just been blocking. She's blocked the last 3 or 4 attempts for the kills. She tried to cut it around her.
Kelsey Sampson, again that time, Oakmont not able to recover. But Kelsey Sampson coming with a lot of velocity there, looking on for the angle. And that time able to get it over the hands there of Maura Huebner. And get the point here for Vista.
That time she just decided to go through the block.
There's Jordan Kreiderman on the serve. Kreiderman. Kelsey Sampson again, no. This time Nichols. Katie Cart for Oakmont gets it over. There's Kelsey Sampson this time taking a little steam off, and good decision there by Kelsey Sampson to take that steam off of there and just allow it to drop there in front of Oakmont.
The Oakmont block has been outstanding the last this whole set.
Here's Katie Cart. Sampson able to dig it out. That time going wide again, but Kyra Rogers played it. This time, Kreiderman unable to control it, and another wide shot gives Oakmont the 15-13 lead.
Good run by Oakmont. They're starting to get a little bit of confidence.
Yeah, you gotta assume that
momentum.
despite the fact you're coming in as the top seed, they're looking at themselves sort of as underdogs, and now playing with a little bit of more confidence here. There's Katie Cart able to get the kill for the Vikings.
Outstanding. Big kill by Katie Cart. She can do it from the front row and the back row. That thing had some pepper on it. Felt the floor shake when it came down.
Campbell sends it back over. Kreiderman sets up for Kelsey Sampson. Sampson again going wide. So Sampson, I mean, we talked about it earlier here, Marcus, what Maura Huebner, and we'll keep it right here as Coach Patrick Johnson takes a timeout.
Yeah, the Oakmont block has been getting
right
into her head a little bit.
So let me ask you. I mean, Maura Huebner's really kind of set it up here, and Kelsey Sampson trying to go for that angle. They set it up that way, but she keeps going. She keeps looking wide.
Yeah, it's a lot harder to get it down when you're trying to get that hit. You're usually hitting it down. She's trying to hit it down and to the side. It just keeps drifting a little bit wide. Can't get as much spin on it. Can't get that top spin on it when you're going to the side. So
17-13. This is the largest lead that Oakmont has held in this match in any game. What does Oakmont need to do to maintain this lead?
Avoid the unforced errors and just continue the momentum to keep that block rolling in the middle.
So Allison Hack back to serve here for Oakmont, and as you said it, I mean, they've really controlled their serving. Haven't had too many service errors as of late, or haven't had any as of late. Here's Kelsey Sampson. That time able to get it around. And there was no Maura Huebner, so maybe things have opened up there for her.
Yeah, she's been taking a couple shots over there. She's dialed in her range.
17-14, Oakmont. That time, Katie Cart able to find the hole.
Katie Cart's having a nice third set here. Getting it from the front row and the back row. She's not super tall, but she's getting up there with a lot of power. She's coming down with some serious velocity.
Yeah, she's able to get up high and really use the momentum of her body to come down with some velocity. There's Campbell, and Campbell able to get through the block there of Rogers and Gladwell. as Hallie Robertson rotates in here for the Eagles. Here's Kendall Moore. Katie Cart from the back row. Campbell. Campbell again. And Gladwell playing the net very well and unable to. Campbell never really had the angle.
Yeah, the set was coming, looked like it was coming outside the antenna a little bit. She was never able to get that real aggressive angle. And like you said, Gladwell, she's been part of that big blocking front. They've been just dominating up there.
Caitlin Hughes rotates in for the first time this evening for the Vista Del Lago Eagles. As Brenna Gladwell back to serve here for the Vikings. Campbell takes it. Set up for Campbell. Blocked at the net. Again, Campbell. Campbell that time going wide. And Gladwell obviously, actually, Kyra Rogers and I think it was Allie Woobin playing the net well that time.
Yeah, again, that Oakmont block, they've just been up there. They're forcing Vista Del Lago to go around the block. And they just haven't, not everybody's dialed it in.
That one is in there as Kelsey Campbell finally found her mojo.
It's a nice hit from the back row.
To make it 2016 Vista Del Oakmont.
Caught that back line back there.
Caitlin Hughes ready to serve here for the Eagles. Nice recovery here by Oakmont. There's Hughes again. Set up for Campbell. Campbell unable to get it. Good net play there by Wooten. Here's Rogers from the opposite side. Rogers playing the net, and we got to get a whistle there as Oakmont touched the net, so point Vista.
Rogers and went up just a little bit too aggressive on that. She tried to get her hands out over the top of the net. Just a little bit of a touch.
So Oakmont with a 20-17 lead. Oakmont cannot get too nervous here and worry about losing the lead. But unforced errors like that will help them maintain as they pick up a point without doing anything there, 21-17.
Kyra's a little bit fired up from that little mistake she made.
Kyra Rogers, though, giving it back on the unforced error at the serve. Makes it 21-18. So Kara Campbell back to serve here for the Eagles. Sets up Katie Cart and finds the inside the line.
Outstanding kill by Katie Cart. She's been putting it down. That thing had massive velocity and top spin. That was like the picture perfect kill right there.
22-18 Oakmont in this game, and Emily Larson unable to get it over on that jump serve. So just trading points right now, 22-19. Who's going to grab momentum and who's going to grab this game by the horns?
Oakmont's got to stay with it. They got to believe in themselves for the success.
It's Katie Cart. That's in there.
Out.
Oh, no, it's out. I thought that was celebratory. I thought it was very close. I thought it was in from my vantage point.
Yeah,
but
from here it looked good. Looked like she was trying to catch that left side line. Got it just a little bit wide.
22-20 Oakmont. Vista staging a late rally. And Katie Cart, is this going to be the route sending it into the net? And Coach Shelby Weinberger feeling that the Vikings might be getting a little nervous here as Vista starts staging this comeback here, Marcus. I mean, it's really close. They just had, not too long ago, had a 4-point lead, and now 3 unanswered here by Vista. Some of those on unforced errors. I mean, what do you think Coach Weinberger is talking to her team about?
Just trying to settle them down. They had, like you said, they had that 4-point lead, and they just slowly let it slip away. The experience of Vista Del Lago is starting to show a little bit. They just have to, again, they have to just believe to get through this little bit and finish off this set.
One thing that I was really surprised about was Oakmont earlier here was playing very loose and relaxed and looked very confident, but Obviously here, as Vista has chipped away, they've started to look a little bit more tight. Here's Katie Cart. And Katie Cart able to get the point here for Oakmont and continue this dream alive. They pick up the point 23-21 here in game 2.
They just have to continue what they're doing.
So Allie Wubin now here for serving for Oakmont. As Campbell takes that, and that looked close. That's very close, but they're going to call it inside. Kelsey Sampson finding the angle. Yeah,
she's got it dialed in. She's hitting around that big block. She's the one that's got it in. Or she's the one that's got that angle dialed in now.
23-22, Vista down 1. 3 points away from a third section championship in a row, and all tied up now. Kyra Rogers.
Kyra's just a sophomore, so she's, that could be a factor. The youngness is starting to show a little bit.
Here's
Making a couple
Kreiderman.
mistakes in a row.
Katie Cart just sending it over softly. Sets up for Moore. Block. There's Moore again. Taps it over. Set up for Katie Cart. And the kill there by Katie Cart. Keeps it alive here for Oakmont as they're just game point away here from keeping their championship aspirations alive.
Yep. Just got to stay aggressive, play smart, stay aggressive on this one. That was a great set a great play by Katie Cart.
And unfortunately there for Allison Hack, unable to get the proper serve now, so all tied up here at 24 points apiece. Team's gonna have to win by 2. And Cart again coming from the opposite side, finally the kill. Take a 25-24 lead. Advantage Oakmont. Game point again for the Vikings.
See if Oakmont can finish it off.
Campbell falling, able to get it in. Set up for Gladwell. Gladwell, no, push it too far. Knotted up again.
25-25. She had the right idea. There was a big gap back there. She just pushed it a little bit too hard. That's the second time that's happened with Oakmont tonight. They had the right idea of trying to get to that back section. They just pushed it a little bit too far. One of them punched it, one of them pushed it.
Kreiderman able to pull it down. Oakmont stays alive. There's Kyra Rogers, and Kreiderman unable to do anything with it, and Kyra Rogers changing her speed there. So again, advantage Oakmont there at game point again.
Kreiderman had a nice dig early on in that, and then Rogers went up. She missed the hit, but just enough to get it down.
Here's Brenna Gladwell. Keeps it in. Sends it for Campbell. Oakmont, everyone's coming to it. Able to keep it alive. Again, Campbell blocks, and Oakmont wins their first game, facing elimination. They maintain and take this game 27-25 and stay in the hunt.
That third set was all about the Oakmont block right there. They probably had 10 or 15 blocks all the way through that whole set. That was outstanding middle blocking by Oakmont.
So this match continues here as Oakmont storms back, rallies back, and they stay alive. They're winning 27-25, game 3 there of the Division III Girls Sac-Joaquin Section Finals. We're going to come back here with game 4, so don't go anywhere. You're listening to Division III Girls Volleyball Sac-Joaquin Section Championships on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com. So here we go to game 4 now, getting underway here in the Division III Girls Sac-Joaquin Section Volleyball Final between the Oakmont Vikings and the Vista Del Lago Eagles. Oakmont coming in as the #1 seed. Vista the #2. Vista leading this match 2-1. Oakmont coming from behind and able to maintain that lead late, even when things got tight there. Even when things got tight there, Marcus, and even though we're still a ways away with Vista having a 2-1 advantage, you got to say that last game must have really lifted the spirits there for the Vikings.
Yeah, that's got to give them a little bit of confidence going into the 4th set.
So Vista open up with the serve there. Katie Cart going high, and Katie Cart is storming back, really getting her Vikings back in this one.
Katie Cart's just tattooing it. She's been getting up and putting it down all night long. She's been one of the many hot spots during that third set.
Vista almost losing track of that. And a big block there again. Maura Eubner doing well and late. It started happening in the last game there. You saw the difference that Eubner was playing at the net alongside Gladwell.
Yeah, they've been doing a lot of blocking over there. It seems like the set is kind of trapping the Vista Del Lago ladies over in that corner.
A big block again for Eubner and Gladwell.
They're just on a roll. The confidence of that block, they're just going up. And Vista was trying to go wide late in that other in the third set.
Oakmont seemingly picking up right where they left off. As that kill attempt was no good, an error there on the kill there. That time she went to the near side, Sampson did, to avoid Eubner.
Keep trying to go around that block. She had it dialed in on this other side, going wide. That time she tried to go down the line.
That time, yeah, well, that's, they set her up on the opposite side of the net there, Sampson able to finally find, the attack.
Set her away from the block that time. She put it down. Sampson's one of those ladies that can get up there and just smash it.
There's Larson, unable to dig that one out.
And then she can follow it up with an ace on the serve.
So cuts the lead in half, 4-2. Vista with a 2-1 lead, or 2-1 advantage. Here's Katie Cart. And they're gonna say it was not lying, and Katie Cart's unable to keep that one in bounds, so Vista plugging away.
Cart tried to go down the line there and just barely missed.
Here's Sampson. Set up for Katie Cart. Gamble able to keep it alive. Here's Gamble. Gamble again.
It's that block again, 2 in a row.
Eubner sets it. Here's a set for Cart. That one found the bottom.
That set on the far side for us is just they're getting trapped over there by the Oakmont block. When they try to go through it, those 4 long arms are smashing it down every time. They've been roofing them.
Set up for Allison Hack now for the serve for the Vikings. And that was in. That was in. It was sorry. I mean, I was unable to see here from my angle, but they're gonna call it in. And it was Vista Del Lago was somewhat caught in that no man's land where it looked like it was gonna be out. They decided not to play it, and luckily there for Hack and the Vikings, it stayed in.
Hack was over there smiling because she got away with a little one there.
Vista able to dig that out. Maintain possession. Who's moving? Set up for Rogers. We're going to call a double hit there. Or no score on that point because interference on that ball, as some of the other teams are practicing. So it'll set up, kills the rally, but no point scored. Out of bounds, so point Oakmont, and Oakmont's now staging a big advantage, 7-3. And Marcus, again, I mean, I want to go back to how big was that victory in game 2 there for the Vikings.
Yeah, they're definitely taking advantage of the momentum right now, and it's been that that front row block has just been incredible. It's making Vista just go, side to side. They're trying to find a way around it, but they're definitely not getting through it.
There's Rogers just gently sets it over. Campbell trying to keep it alive. Katie Cart. I just like saying Katie Cart. Again with the big kill. And it's just some, unbelievable play here by the outside hitters there for on both sides. But that's going to cause Coach Patrick Sanders to call a timeout. We'll do the same step away here for a moment, folks, as Oakmont takes the 8-4 lead right here in Game 4 of the Division III Girls Sac-Joaquin Section Volleyball Finals.
Do you want to watch more of your sports great matchups like the one you're enjoying here tonight? Tell your school to sign up for PlayOn Sports School Broadcast Program. The program allows schools to broadcast all their games and other activities on the web. For more information, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
Joey Gonzalez alongside Marcus Zamzow here from the ARC and Hamilton Court on the campus of UC Davis, home of the Aggies. We play in the Big West Conference. Here's Campbell, and found an in there.
Have to get under the block on that one.
It's the Division III Girls Volleyball Sac-Joaquin Section Final.
Oakmont's got a little bit of less height without Eubner in there.
Well, we saw how Campbell, both Campbell and Sampson took advantage of not having Eubner in there in the last game. And Larson deciding, she caught in no man's land. It was clearly going to be out, but Larson trying to go up there with the double punch and touched it as it sailed out of bounds.
Good strong serve by Summer Nichols.
Nichols again to serve here for the Eagles. There's Kyra Rogers. Kyra Rogers unable to keep it inbounds there.
Missed it.
And Vista now trailing by 1. 8-7 here in Game 4.
Trying to go down the line.
Nichols again to the serve. Taken by Hack. There's Katie Cart from the back row. Blocked, but maintained possession. There's Katie Cart. Great net play there by Rogers. Rogers is tapping it over. Kreiderman able to keep it alive, but Campbell unable to get, not a great set there for Campbell. And she sends it into the net, and error there for Kara Campbell to get Oakmont still some breathing room here from Vista.
Set was a little bit low and tight to the net. Can't have that when that tall block is over there.
Gladwell, the unforced error there. The knuckle serve sails out of bounds. So 9-8, Oakmont here in Game 4. Best of 5 set. Is Kara Campbell set to serve here for the Vista Del Lago Eagles. Set up here for Katie Cart. Emily Larson sends it over. And flat-handed it. And big block up at the net there by Kyra Rogers. Kelsey Sampson just tried to go right through her, and Kyra Rogers did not let that sink by.
Just stuffed her. That was a great block by the sophomore.
Mara Eubner rotates back in here for the Vikings, and a point there scored for the Vikings.
Gets the big block and then the big ace back to back.
Yeah, you can see they've really
take that 11-8.
Yeah, well, they've really been playing with some confidence now. That last game gave them a lot of confidence. There's Sampson, long, sends that one long. Got the angle she was looking for, but sent that one wide, I should say. Not long, but wide.
That middle block from Oakmont just is really affecting Vista Del Lago's hitters.
So that's open up a 4-point lead here for Oakmont, but Kyra Rogers looking for a touch there by Vista. Yes. The RT John Windmiller listening to a plead there from the Oakmont bench about a touch, but yeah, no one had touched that ball. Here's Katie Cart going up high. Play at the net there, nicely by the Vikings. That one is long there, Kelsey Sampson. Oakmont with the point.
Sampson's got to dial it in from the opposite side of the court over here. Get around that block like she dialed it in during the last set.
There's a Kyra Rogers able to dig that one out. Kelsey Sampson denied 3 times in a row.
Great defense by Oakmont right now.
Got a great rally going again. Maura Hubner able to defend that one well. Here's Katie Cart able to keep it alive. Campbell on the other side does the same. Hubner, Katie Cart, Campbell, Sampson, I'm sorry. There's Moore going wide. An unbelievable rally and breaks Oakmont's way.
Outstanding dig in the middle from Allie Wubner. Or Wubin, sorry.
Yeah, just an unbelievable series of plays there by both sides to keep that great rally going. And an ace now by Larson, and you can see she did not like the way she served that, but caught a break there, and now Oakmont playing with
confidence,
yeah.
Playing with the momentum now.
Here's Emily Larson, the jump serve, the knuckle serve. Here's Kelsey Sampson, and again, Maura Hubner coming up big. They've really figured out Kelsey Sampson, and Coach Sanders needs to talk about this one with his team.
Oakmont's just dominating with that middle block. It's just totally throwing off Vista Del Lago's hitters. They're trying to go around. They're trying to go down the line. They're trying to go through it, and nothing's working for them right now.
We got a great matchup going. We got a great match going here, folks. Game 4 of the Division III Girls Sac-Joaquin Section Volleyball Final. Oakmont leading 16-9 right here on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
Stay tuned for PlayOnSports.com postgame show where we'll select our player of the game as well as wrap up all the action from this ball game. That's coming up following the game at your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
Joey Gonzalez alongside Marcus Zamzow. We've got Victor Adams, the videographer, and Brian Hassler, our field producer here from UC Davis, the campus of UC Davis in Davis, California. It's the Sac-Joaquin Section Girls Volleyball Finals right now, bringing you Division III between the Oakmont Vikings and the Vista Del Lago Eagles. And Katie Cart has just stormed a comeback. And it all goes back to Game 2, Marcus, when they were facing elimination and were able to come back late, and not just come back, but withstand a late, fierce rally by Vista Del Lago.
Yeah, in Game 3, they were able to start establishing that block, and they've just continued it all the way into this fourth game. It's really, like I said, it's really affected Vista Del Lago's hitters. They just need to continue doing that and just keep playing smart. Avoid those errors. Those service errors are killing them. Yeah,
just before that last service error, they had opened up the largest lead of any game, the 8-point lead. That one's out of bounds there by Sammy Walters, unable to control that. Sammy Walters, the defensive specialist or libero. Katie Cart going up high. Katie Cart this time just trying to lay it over. And the kill attempt there is an error wide by.
Looked like Kara Campbell coming from the back row.
Okay, I'm glad you saw that. Yeah, I could hear him. I'm trying to keep an eye on there.
Leaning on both sides here.
Yeah, working alongside here, John Windmiller. Moore able to take that serve in. Here's set up for Katie Cart. Cart, though, wide on that attack.
Trying to go down the line on this close side here. She got blocked the last time she tried to go up strong, and I think got into her head a little bit.
18-12. This is around the area where Oakmont saw themselves last game. And a service error, rare service error there by Vista Del Lago. Makes it 19-12, Oakmont.
Like you said, that was a rare error from Kelsey Sampson. Fatigue starting to set in a little bit in this fourth game.
Hack with the serve there for Vista. Here's Campbell. And Hack unable to control the return. Gets a point for Vista. 19-13.
Vista was able to get around the block on that one. Caught the good angle.
Kendall Moore back to serve for the Eagles. There's Kyra Rogers, just times it. She saw the block coming and did the smart play and just set it down in the big deep hole in the defense there for Vista.
Yeah, that was a nice hole for her to punch that into right past the block. She saw the big gap and went for it. Nice soft touch, get into that big gap.
Here's Campbell. Katie Cart able to dig it out. And that time Cart not able to get above it. I thought it was set up there well nicely there by Wubin, but Katie Cart just did not get the height.
A little bit of tired legs coming in this fourth game.
Summer Nichols back to serve here for the Eagles. Almost going deep. There's Larson. Larson keeps it in on the corner right in front of the feet there of Carisha Buchanan, the L1.
She's going to force the line judge to put that flag down.
21-14, Oakmont. And a remarkable comeback to get to this point. So, attack was long. Oakmont picks up a point, and now again back up to their largest lead of the match at 8, 22-14.
Oakmont's just proven why they were 33-2 this year. Just took them a while to get going, shake off the nerves.
That time, Jordan Kreiderman going long. 23-14, 9-point lead here for the Vikings.
Oakmont stretching it out. Just got to try to finish them off.
Sammy Walters gets it in. Here's Campbell. Campbell and Walters not able to dig that one out. Was very close. Could have been again, that no man's land, no man's territory where it's so close to the line. You know, you're going to play it for the most part.
Yeah, you don't want to let those go and have it catch the line.
Here's Kara Campbell. A nice serve there by the jump serve by Kara Campbell. And Oakmont unable to control that. Another point here for Vista.
Oakmont's just got to settle in and get these last 2 points and even this match up.
Kara Campbell goes up. Almost double hit. Here's Emily Larson able to maintain control. And this time, Sampson able to get it through Kyra Rogers.
They don't have Gladwell and Eubner in there. They don't have the height that they were taking advantage of with those middle blockers earlier.
23-17. Here's Katie Cart. Vista not going away. Trying to stage a comeback here. Emily Larson, that one's wide. Got to 23-14, Marcus, and 4 straight points here for Vista, but the service errors again seem to be biting both teams.
Vista was on a roll there for a minute, and just one little break of concentration on the serve
So Kyra Rogers playing with game point.
Brings it down to game point.
24-18. Kyra Rogers sends this one over. There's Kreiderman set up for Sampson. Rogers able to dig it out. Sampson again, and a big block by Mara Hubner gives game 4 to the Vikings.
Another outstanding block. They put Hubner back in, and right away, as soon as she came in, she started affecting the game again.
25-18, and Oakmont facing elimination in game 3. Storms all the way back to tie this one up. We're coming up with game 5 as they flip the coin to see who will serve first in game 5. Don't keep it right here, folks. We've got an exciting match coming right here in the Division III Girls Volleyball Final. We'll all nut it up at 2 games apiece. We're coming up for the 5th game right here on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com. Welcome back, folks, here to PlayOnSports.com and the High School Sports Network. Joey Gonzalez alongside Marcus Zamzow here at UC Davis, on the campus of UC Davis. It's the Sac-Joaquin Section Girls Division III Volleyball Championship Final between the Oakmont Vikings and the Vista Del Lago Eagles, and it's all come down to this, a 5th game. Game is to be played to 15. And championship point winner has to win by 2 here, Marcus. And coming into this one, you would think Oakmont has all the momentum, but obviously you cannot discredit Vista's tenacity and Vista's experience here at this point.
Yeah, this is when Vista Del Lago's experience in the playoffs and the championships is going to come in to help them. Oakmont, like I said earlier in the broadcast, they have a lot of seniors. So hopefully that senior leadership will pull through for Oakmont. They need to continue with that incredible block. That middle block has been outstanding the last 3 games, or the tail end of the game 2, and then all the way through game 3 and 4. That's been really, really affecting Vista Del Lago's outside hitters. Yeah,
Mara Hubner has really, as you said, has really made a difference here. They've learned to match up against Sampson and Campbell. Vista Del Lago won the toss, and so they will be serving first. And it's Jordan Kreiderman on the serve first. Kyra Rogers able to take. Kyra Rogers sends it back over. A lot of tense moments here, folks, to finish up this contest. Here's Katie Cart, and Oakmont strikes first here, taking a 1-0 lead.
Katie Cart's getting them off to the start that they need to. It's going to be about who gets off to the fastest start. These 15-point games go really fast.
We started off talking about the match that Kelsey Sampson had been playing, but lately, those last 2 games, it's been about Hubner, Cart, Rogers for the Vikings. Vista able to maintain. Sampson sends it over. Sends it up for Cart again. Back-to-back kills for Katie Cart.
She's just on a roll. She's getting up there now. She's got a little bit of pep in her step. She's getting back up into the height. She's put down those last 2 with authority. She wants this section championship real bad.
Yeah, everybody can sense it. It's right there. And ever since game 2, late in game 3, Oakmont has been playing with a whirl of confidence. But don't count out Vista Del Lago that time.
They were able to get around the block on that one.
Caitlin Hughes coming up big. They're only a sophomore, but coming up big on that kill for the Eagles. Makes it 2-1 Oakmont. Gar Rogers able to collect. And we're going to say it was a carry here.
Lift.
Yeah, lift, I'm sorry. Lift by Ali Wubin and ties this game up.
Vista caught her off guard.
Yeah, changed the pace there that time by Sampson at the net.
Over.
I'm sorry, I said Sampson, I meant Campbell.
Nice dig by Rogers.
Gladwell sends it back over. Moore can't get it over. There's Hubner coming up big at the net.
Get the block and the put down, the little tippy tap to get it down.
3-2 Oakmont. There's Hack and Campbell able to collect. Hack again on the dig. There's Katie Cart and Kreiderman unable to do anything with it.
Katie Cart's just been on fire for this whole match.
Oakmont faithful here at full force. Vista fans a little quiet. Here's Hack. Big block. Vista able to get it over. Kyra Rogers pushes it. Campbell, big block by Rogers. Gladwell sets up Katie Cart. And Kyra Rogers with the big block gives Oakmont a 5-2 lead.
Oakmont's got that momentum back. They got to continue to try to finish this one off. Outstanding defense by Oakmont for this whole game, this whole match. Just block after block after block.
Gladwell sets up Cart again, and it's been the Katie Cart show here in Game 5.
And then kill after kill after kill from Katie Cart.
And Coach Sanders having to take a timeout, and just you got to credit here, even though just a remarkable turn of events here starting in Game 3, and obviously we're not going to call it yet. I mean, easily Vista can, it's right there for them, but just it's almost a whole different team out here that we see from these Oakmont Vikings.
Yeah, you can definitely tell the body language is different. They have big, spring in their step. Vista Del Lago's got a little bit of work to do to get back into this one. The momentum is definitely all in Oakmont's favor right now. It has been for the last 3.5 sets.
Vista's fans chanting the "Let's Go Eagles" chant. Don't want to see a third possible championship slip away. Allison Hack. Here's Campbell. Wooten sets up Katie Cart. Katie Cart changing speeds that time. Really had them fooled, and Coach Weinberger loving it.
Cart's got the Vista Del Lago Eagles back on their heels a little bit, and she took advantage. Everyone was waiting for that big booming hit again, and she just put a little tap on it, found that open spot.
Oakmont takes a 7-2 lead here in the 5th and deciding game, and unfortunately there, Allison Hack sends it into the net, so Vista Del Lago not going away. Here's Kendall Moore. Back to serve for the Eagles. Set it to Katie Cart. Katie Cart is just playing with the almost house money now. I mean, she's really found her groove.
Yeah, she's on a roll. She's just been unstoppable during this set for sure. Everything she's hit's gone down.
8-3 Oakmont. Katie Cart from back. Wooten able to get it over. Here's Campbell, and big block at the net. That time Rogers and Gladwell. And just some unbelievable play at the net here between Rogers, Gladwell, and Hubner. That's what's really gotten Oakmont to this position.
Got a hand on that one also.
Here's Katie Cart again. That time hitting the antenna. And Emily Larson gets very excited there, trying to help us out, but she's got a match to play. That causes Coach Sanders to take a timeout as Oakmont has taken a big 7-point lead. They lead 10-3 right here in Game 5, the fifth and deciding game of the Division III Girls Sac-Joaquin Section Final.
Stay tuned for PlayOn Sports postgame show where we'll select our player of the game as well as wrap up the action from this ball game. That's coming up following the game at your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
Yeah, I really got to appreciate Emily Larson there for wanting to help out, but Coach Weinberger understanding what's at stake.
Coach Weinberger said, go back and get to work.
Hack unable to get to that one, so Vista stays alive here and far from over. As Summer Nichols rotates in here for the Eagles.
This is just try to get a little rhythm back, get back into this game.
If this is going to get into it, they're going to have to start scoring here. And unfortunately, an error there by Summer Nichols gives serve and point back here to Oakmont. Sammy Walters back to serve for the Vikings. They have an 11-4 lead. And big block at the top there by Kyra Rogers. And Coach Shelby Weinberger appreciating the effort there by her front line.
Allie Wubin's getting in a little blocking action. She hasn't been one of the ones that's been participating in that. Now she's jumping in there, getting some of that.
Again, just an unbelievable turn of events. It happened in Game 3. The Vikings facing elimination, turn things around. Kyra Rogers. A big dig there by Sampson on the back end. Again, Sampson for the Eagles. Sampson. Hack able to dig it out. Here's Emily Larson. Larson finds the hole. 13-4. A 9-point lead here for the Vikings, and I don't know, is it just me, but you can almost sense that this building's going to explode here.
You can feel the difference.
Here's Sampson, Campbell, block at the net. Oakmont Vikings have come from behind 2-0 and are facing championship point. Did I miss championship point?
The scoreboard was
I missed championship points. I missed the championship point. Oakmont Vikings. We get the call from R2 John Windmiller. Championship point, but it's confused everybody on. It's confused everybody on the floor.
The scoreboard was saying 14.
The scoreboard was saying 14-2. But that's
it.
That's final. That's final. We'll call it here. Oakmont comes from all the way back 2-0 to take 3 straight games and win their very first Sac-Joaquin Section Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, we invite you to stay tuned to PlayOnSports.com for our post-game coverage. We'll wrap up all the action in our post-game show. We'll have an interview with our player of the game. That's coming up in just a few moments. Once again, the Oakmont Vikings have defeated the Vista Del Lago Eagles 3-2 in the Sac-Joaquin Section Division III Championship game on PlayOnSports.com, your destination for high school sports.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
3:16 left to go in this ball game. I formation, 3rd and 3 from the 45 of the Wolverines. And this time, holy cow! Dion almost hands it to the Westview player. He's going to run this to the 5-10. Touchdown, Wolverines! How did that happen?
Jason
That was
Snyder.
Holy cow! He was in the backfield before the running back could even get the handoff. He took the handoff from
He
Dion.
took the ball right out of Dion's hands and just
Holy cow!
can't say I've seen that one very often.
Snyder comes shooting in from the A-gap. I think Dion froze when he saw him. He's ready to hand off to his running back. He froze when he saw him and just let him have the ball. 12 seconds to go.
Oh, you could hear a pin drop.
5, 4, 3, 2. Get the snap off. Last play of the game. Brewster rolls right. Gets away from 2 sacks. Dons wins. Sack at the 20-yard line. What a game.
And number 40, Lucas Zinder with the game-saving sack. And there is heartbreak on one sideline and a jubilation on another.
Offset eye for the Grizzlies as Keeney takes it under center. They'll send a man in motion, pitch back to Bird on the sweep. Bird finds a seam. He might go, folks. 20, 15, 10. Drags a tackler. Touchdown! Bird goes 38 yards for the touchdown on the sweep. One more snap is all it's going to take, and there you have it, folks. Your 2011 Division I Sac-Joaquin section champions, the Granite Bay Grizzlies, as they defeat Pleasant Grove 30-24.
Jacqueline Williamson. Her serve is over. Dug by Holt. Giblin going back to Holt near side. Cut shot, kept alive, back and one by Cathedral. And this one is out as Castanon Hill sends it wide. And the Cathedral Dons have won the title 16-14 in Game 5.
Thomas with the ball, swings it out to Norris. Cameron Taylor tried to block that one away. Norris with a strong take, blocked by B.J. Anya. Huge block. Robinson leading the break the other way, gets it to Grant. Slam dunk Jeremy Grant off the feed from James Robinson. What a play by the Stag.
Runner at third is Chavez. 8-2 the score. Bottom of the 7th. The 1-2. Popped in the air. This should do it. Cortopassi says it's mine. Now he's fading on it. And he can't make the catch, but Gaff comes in from center field and does. Congratulations to the St. Mary's Rams, a three-peat. They win it 8-2 against Franklin to take the series 2-0.
But this is time to run an offensive set that you've done all through the season in practice.
Yeah. And you also, you get it to your hottest player right now, just like they're getting it to Eichhorst right here. He's going to try to create some space, find somebody on the backside that's open.
Eichhorst flush out to the right. Oh, breaks free of a player. Eichhorst on his own, shoots and scores, bounces a shot home. Coos can't handle the shot. Eichhorst takes off the shirt and the helmet. And how about that? Alex called it. Eichhorst, after sustaining the injury in the third quarter of play, has scored the game winner with 22 seconds gone in the overtime period. Dogpile on the field. Marin Academy take it. A fantastic finish to this game. And, well, I hope his other ankle isn't hurting after this.
Hancock to his immediate left. 2 receivers far side, 1 near side. Hancock on a counter, right side. He's inside the 10. He bounces off a tackler at the 10. The 5. Touchdown, Helix. And behind Hancock, the field is littered with white jerseys on the turf.
Wow. Hancock not to be outdone by his fellow playmakers on offense. Put on a show on that short 12-yard touchdown run. Looked like he was down after 3 yards, just threw a defender on the ground.
As sophomore Chris Carter sits under center. In their tight wing formation, Lycos in motion. Second back through is Freeman. Freeman just knocking people over. Look at him run, breaks through, 4 tackles, and now it's just a foot race to the end zone. And Freeman's going to go the distance. Touchdown, Imperial, on the first play of the second half. 2nd and 6 for Imperial from their own 47. They're going to give it to Freeman again off the left side. And Freeman gets by one wave and down across the 40-yard line. Still on his feet. Look at him run down to the 20-yard line. One man to beat. Gets by him. Touchdown, Freeman. How did he do that? Holy cow. 64-yard touchdown run. His 5th of the game. Royce Freeman, ladies and gentlemen, you're about to see the top rushing and the as I look over to our partners at KXO Radio, the top rusher in the San Diego section for the next 2 years.
That's just amazing. That is just amazing. They hit him in the backfield. They hit him at the line of scrimmage. They hit him a couple of yards downfield. They hit him again near the goal line.
Keep those Lowell fans quiet over there.
Lum sets it up for Pang. Long, it's out. Low, a magnificent 7 titles in the San Francisco section in dramatic style as they pull out a fantastic victory over a spirited Galileo Lions team. They win the 4th game, 31-29, and they take the 2012 Academic Athletic Association San Francisco section title.
Officials say no 5-second count can be started. Nobody was close enough defensively. Lyle's going to swing left side, Robinson. Here is a backdoor lob.
Welcome back to PlayOnSports.com's coverage of the Sac-Joaquin section volleyball finals. I'm joined by our player of the game, Katie Cart of the Oakmont Vikings. Oakmont coming back all the way, almost facing elimination, but eventually won the Sac-Joaquin Division III Girls Championship volleyball final by beating the Vista Del Lago Eagles 3-2. And first off, I just want to say, Katie, congratulations for Oakmont, the first section championship here for your Vikings. What does it feel like to be part of that historic team?
It's an amazing feeling to come together and play that well as a team, and just to see it succeed in that sort of situation. It's just amazing. You can't describe it.
Talk about the unbelievable comeback. We're watching, you guys came out early, got down, lost 25-16, came back, we're almost close, but won 25-20. That, sort of overtime, extra time game. Talk about that, because you guys didn't get off to the best footing, then took the lead, but looked like you were struggling to maintain it. Talk about Game 3.
Game 3, I think, is when we started to come together more as a team instead of playing individual, and that's what we really had to do in order to come together. And we just pushed together and we said, you know what, we have to lay it all out here. We can't go back saying we shoulda, woulda, coulda, and we just pulled through. And
Talk about that, what it did to your confidence, winning that game and winning it so tight. A lot of times we like to hear the underdog story, and even though you guys were coming in as the top seed, you guys kind of looked at as underdogs because, Vista Del Lago's been here two other times. They were going for the three-peat. So just talk about what that did for your confidence and the rest of the team's confidence, winning that tight Game 3.
It definitely gave us confidence that we could win them. Or beat them, and it just gave us a lot of momentum going into the next game and a whole new energy together, and we just ran with it. And yeah, you
guys didn't look back from there. Won the 4th game 25-18, and then won the last one 15-4. Kind of a weird, awkward series of events there at the end, not just for you guys, but for Vista Del Lago and for us as broadcasters as well. Walk us through those last final few moments and what exactly occurred there. Why was it there was some confusion with the score?
Well, we were trying to just focus on playing our game and getting each point, and not worried about the score. But so we weren't really paying attention to that. I did notice that they gave a point to the other team instead of us, so I kind of said something, but they're like, no, don't worry about it. So we just kept winning and going through it, like each point, and it kind of surprised us when it was game point, but it was an amazing feeling, so a good surprise.
One more question I want to ask. I just got to talk about the play there of Kyra Rogers, the front end, the net play by Kyra Rogers and Maura Eubner. That's really almost where things started to click and things started opening up for you. Talk about their play for a moment.
I'm so proud of them. They really stepped up their game. They got huge blocks and huge kills. And for me as an outside, having a good middle that gives me so much more opportunities because it pulls the blockers away, and it lets me have more angle and more line to hit, more opportunities. So It was great.
Great. It was great all-around team win, team victory. Congratulations to you, the Oakmont's first ever Division III Sac-Joaquin section champion. That was our player of the game. I'm sorry. That was our player of the game, Katie Cart of the victorious Oakmont Vikings. Don't go away anywhere. We're going to come back and wrap the rest of the game action right here on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the Play On School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
4th and 10 from the 41-yard line for St. Augustine. Kennedy dropped.
Welcome back to Davis, California and the PlayOnSports.com post-game show. I'm Joey Gonzalez with Marcus and Zamsow. We just saw the Oakmont Vikings defeat the Vista Del Lago Eagles by a final score of 3-2. Just want to get some closing remarks there from you, Marcus. It could have been any number of players we chose for the player of the game. We went with Katie Cart, but between Kyra Rogers and Mara Eubner, I heard we were talking with Katie, and she was really proud of the way that they played there on the front at the top of the net.
Yeah, once Oakmont started establishing that block, it affected the whole game, and that was the big turn in the game, coming down from against the two-time defending section champions, coming down back from a 2-0 deficit. It's amazing. That was a standing match. We have a big one coming up. Just got a ball flashing by my eyes.
Yeah, mine too. That was close.
Got a big one coming up. Should be a clash of the Titans. St. Francis and the Grizzlies, Granite Bay Grizzlies coming up. Should be a good one. That was definitely nothing to sneeze at right there. That was an incredible match.
Yeah, just an exciting match there for Division III. Oakmont wins their first championship ever in school history, and coming back from behind, 2-0 to eventually win that one. So that's going to wrap it up from this section, or actually for Division III. Make sure you stay tuned because we got some more volleyball action coming to you live right here from UC Davis. It's the Division I Girls Sac-Joaquin section volleyball final between the St. Francis Troubadours and the Granite Bay Grizzlies. So make sure you keep it tuned right here as the Division III game match has wrapped up. Again, Oakmont Vikings over the Vista Del Lago Eagles, 3-2. I'm Joey Gonzalez alongside Marcus Zamzow. Don't go too far. We'll be right back with the Division I matchup right here from UC Davis and the Sac-Joaquin section on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.